Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, man, Brooklyn Oach, aka Double Ocho. You know what I mean? So, a lot of music is dropped this past Friday, man. So, a lot to discuss. I'm gonna try to make it short. I'm gonna just talk about the stuff, the music that I listen to, the most, instead of just going over everything that came over on Friday. A lot of music dropped during the week as well, like Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday. So, a lot to discuss, man. So, don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard. Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard.
So what's going on? Like I said, it's your boy Brooklyn Oach, aka Double Ocho. For the people that have not watched or don't know me or don't know what this is about, every week, every 2 weeks, I try to do every week, but every week I try to talk about all the music that has came out over the past weeks. Music usually drops on a Friday. I record. It depends. Right now I'm recording on a Thursday, so music is definitely gonna come out tomorrow. So I try to hit that sometime next week. But this is not normally, but sometimes music does drop during the week. Like I said, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Um, I know a couple songs that had dropped on Tuesdays. So I just want to talk about all the albums and the music that I currently have listened to that came out from Friday, during the rest of this week till today. Definitely want to hit on that Swizz Beatz. That Swizz Beatz album is nice. I like it a lot. That came out on Friday. If you haven't heard that, please check that out. If you like Swizz Beatz, check that out. Cause Swizz Beatz been out for, man, I don't even know, 20 years. I don't know how long you've been doing it. 15. You've been doing it for a while. So if you came up, if you know my age, you definitely should know who Swizz Beatz is because he's been on the Rough Riders, Locks, Heavy. So if you definitely vibe with that music, definitely check out Swizz Beatz, man. He has a lot of features on there. Pretty much, I mean, it's not just Swizz Beatz by himself, of course. He's not a rapper, but he has a lot of features on there. You got Pusha T, you got Nas. The joint with Nas, Echo, nasty. Please listen to that. That joint is nice. The Pusha T one, that joint is nice. Of course, you heard Pistol on My Head with Lil Wayne. Lil Weezy had Crazy. Please said it crazy. That's like the second track. The first one is a skit, so I don't really consider that a track. But I don't really consider it a song, of course. But it's the first song I would say on the album. Sets off the whole attitude, the whole atmosphere for the album. All in all, I think it's a good album. It's a little bit too short. I wished it would have been longer, being that we haven't really heard of Swizz Beatz in quite some years, and he's been leading up to this for quite some time, especially with the whole battle with him and Timberland. He played a couple songs on. I don't know if a lot of people really see it. A lot of people wasn't really into the whole battle with him and Timberland, but I definitely checked it out. I watched the whole thing. It was dope. Um, so he kind of hinted at a song with Jay-Z and Nas on there. But it was dope in my opinion. So I thought it would have been on there, but it wasn't. But it was, all in all, I still liked it. It was still a good album, man. He didn't do every single beat on there. You got beats from a lot of other producers, but it was still a good solid Swizz Beatz album, man. He's not a rapper, of course. I mean, he's on there spitting, a few bars here and there, one or two liners here and there. But the ad libs is always crazy. That's what makes the song a little bit better because ad libs is on there. God damn, just hearing that, you be like, that shit crazy. So that's just hard, man. But like I said, check it out. If you haven't heard of Swizz Beatz, listen to the old stuff. Listen to the Rough Riders. Listen to the Locks. You're gonna hear his beats on there. You can't name producers or top beat makers without saying Swizz Beatz' name. If you can do that, please tell me who are your beat makers ahead of Swizz Beatz, because Swizz is crazy. Um, so please check it out. Next, I talked about it. I vaguely talked about it last week. The Neo album, it came out, but I didn't really check it out. But I got around to listening to it. It's good. I had a comment, someone saying that they say it's album of the year or R&B album of the year to them. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say it's album of the year R&B wise to me. To you, cool. That's your, that music is judgment. That's all on you. So it's all opinionated. But I wouldn't give him album of the year. It's just not for me. It's still it still has that woman vibe. Of course, Nayo is a woman, is a female, so she's gonna always talk about, you know, female problems, anything like that. It's something that females can relate to. You're not gonna be a female and talk about men stuff because you're kind of, you know, lessening your audience. But I still liked it, man. She has a couple songs on there that I could vibe to, pretty crazy. As long as it's not too female heavy, you know, a guy broke my heart, some sexual shit. You know, my heart is aching. I'm sobbing. I'm crying. I'm not trying to hear all of that, bro. That's not something I can relate to. So I'm not gonna sympathize. I'm not gonna really feel your music. But you know, her beat selection was pretty good. She does talk about, you know, men and everything like that, but it's not on a crazy, you know, hardcore female level. It's just the way she feels, you know, feelings and anything like that. So I liked it. Would I say album of the year? No. But for Nail's been out for a while, but unknown. Not too many people know about Nail. But if you would listen to her for quite some time, you would know, you will understand her vibe. So her vibe is still been the same throughout all her projects that I've listened to, at least. So it's not something different from what she normally does. But being that she just dropped it, you know, recently, I like it a lot. So I'm gonna chalk it up there as one of the joints I would recommend listening to for the past week if you haven't listened to it yet. You got my boy J.I.D. He's on Dreamville. He just dropped a song on Tuesday the 6th called Off Deez with Cold World. So you know, if you don't know about Jid, which I don't know too many people does, I just hit my boy up. He hit me up today, BG, talking to me about Jid. You know, Jid, you know, I don't know who he is, but he, you know, the lyrics were nasty. But I told him I've been on Jid for a couple years, man. I remember when I went to J. Cole's concert, Jid was one of the people that opened up for him. And Jid is actually on Dreamville, if you don't know that. So please check out Jid. His previous work is Never Story, I believe. So the song that he dropped Tuesday with J. Cole, Off Deez, is kind of like, you know, get off my dick. Pretty much what it is. But it's the way he raps, the way he changes his voice, the bars is hard, man. Even Cole stepped in and, you know, he rapped kind of to his pace. I don't think he changed his voice too much, but he rapped, you know, pretty fast. J. Cole don't really rap that fast. But he kept up with Jid, and Jid can definitely hold his own on the track. I think with anybody, but he can hold his own on the track with J. Cole for sure. Like I said, Jid is on Dreamville, so there's not too many artists on Dreamville, but I feel like Dreamville and TDE right now lyrically is probably the best two. Sorry, I can't leave out. They're not really a team anymore. They're not really a squad anymore. But I would have put up Slaughterhouse up there, but they're not really together. But being that they're out the picture, TDE and Dreamville, top two lyrical groups out there right now, hands down. If y'all got an objection, let me know. If you want to go with, you know, Andre 3 Stacks and Big Boy, I don't know if they really a group today. If they was to get back together and do some things, yeah, they will be up there. But I can't really put them as in today's game. You don't have too many groups out there right now. You got Young. I don't even know about Young Money anymore. But if you want to throw them in there, cool. Put Young Money in there. So I'm gonna say Young Money, TDE, Dreamville, MMG. I can't really think of any more groups out there, man. That's solidified in the game, because there's really not that many groups. Everyone's doing their old solo thing, cool. But I'm not all the motherfucking them hype boys like Quavo and them. Nah, I'm not. They're a group, yes, but I'm not putting them in lyrical category, not at all. But lyrically, TDE and Dreamville today right now has it. I don't see anyone that can do it. But to me, I feel like Jid is the Dreamville version of Kendrick. The way he raps, his voice changes, just the stuff that he say. He's not really, you know, pro black like how Kendrick is, but if you listen to how Kendrick when he first came up from Section 80 to how he is now, I feel like J.I.D is kind of like Kendrick can get into that bag of, you know, changing his voice and rapping fast. That's what Kendrick does, but he's not really. Just the message in general, it goes across differently. But when he rapped back to how he is his younger days, yeah, I think J.I.D sounds pretty much like how Kendrick would have sounded, you know, back when he was younger. But J. Cole definitely spit his shit on there for sure. J. Cole always goes hard. So that if you want to check out that single called Off Deez by J featuring J. Cole, check that out. Yeah, the girl H.E.R dropped the album EP. I'ma just call it a project. I don't bang with these EP CDs. I don't know what they are anymore. I'm gonna call everything a project. H.E.R dropped the project. If you don't know who H.E.R is, please check out H.E.R. H.E.R is nice. She can definitely sing. She's very, very, very mature for her age. When she first came out, she was very young, so and nobody knew who she was because she blocked the face and everything that she did. You didn't know who she was. Who was that? H.E.R. That's it. So she ran with that whole mysterious look about her. But now that she's starting to come out of the shell, she did the BET, you know, awards and everything like that. So starting to come out a little bit more. Starting to show her face, so people starting to put an image to the music. So she's starting to build up a larger crowd. So she's definitely more showing that she's more mature than what she, you know, when she first came out. She was very young, so not rapping, but singing about that mature shit on that level, it kind of throws it off. I see why she did it, so it's understandable. But now that she dropped this joint, she probably gained more traction. A lot of people listening to her. She's definitely big on the female side. I don't know too many dudes that's listening to her. I listen to her because I just love music, man. I love R&B. And I'm trying to grow my female R&B list. I'm tired of just listening to the same, you know, 2 or 3 females that I listen to. So I'm trying to go out there and venture out and see what I can come across. I'm always looking for new music, new good music, not just new music in general. Let me listen to everything. Nah, I want to hear everything that's good. And the only way you can do that is to venture out there and try to get off of that radio shit, man. Because that radio shit is just so rotational. It's the same shit over and over and over and over and over. It's crazy that these kids, man, my girlfriend has a child, so I don't play none of that. That female, you know, the Rihannas, the stuff that you hear on the radio, the Cardis, the Nickis. I don't necessarily play that, but I play a lot of stuff that I feel, you know, is lyrical. I feel I deem is good music. So when I'm with her or whatever, and you know she listens to it. Granted, she doesn't know the lyrics, so she's sitting there just listening. Sometimes she's like, yo, you know, I can change it. I'm not really feeling it. Most of the time, she does like my choice of music. But when as soon as I throw on a hit, a car or I give her the phone, whatever, and she's searching through the music, put on Cardi, Kehlani, Rihanna, all type. I'm like, yo, my man, come on, my man. I'm trying to hear that, my G. But I mean, I let the kids be, so. You gotta let them do what they gotta do, man. But like I said, always trying to just put people on new music all the time, B. So that's how I am. But back to her. It's called I Used to Know Her, Volume 2. If you haven't heard Volume 1, check that out for sure. It's definitely a good listen. Like I said, man, her, I would. She's up there as far as popularity. Well, not now because SZA has grown substantially since. She's, you know, got more public, but before, I would put her up there with a younger SZA because SZA wasn't that popular, and like I said, not too many people know about her right now. But in like the next couple, like 2 or 3 years, her is gonna be popping for sure. So get on that train right now, man. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to Volume 1. Volume 1 was nice, real nice. So check out Volume 1 and listen to Volume 2 for sure. That came out on Friday, so if you haven't heard it, check it out in the store, man. And my boy Trey Songz. Yep, keep out. Trey Songz dropped something, man, called Shootin Shots with Ty Dolla and Tory Lanez. That shit is hard, man. Shootin Shots is pretty much just like talking about, you know, girl shooting a shot, man. Girl shooting shots, whatever. But shooting shots not basketball. Yeah, you know what shooting shots is, man. Y'all street like me, so you know the lingo. But that shit is hard, man. Tory Lanez with Trey and Ty Dolla. Panty wetter, my man. Listen to it. Hard. I listened to Westside Gunn. Probably don't know about him either, man. Westside Gunn and Conway, definitely a nice group, man. Those two are very lyrical too. If they get more popularity, I probably will put them up there as probably the best, you know, one of the best lyrical groups out there. But they very, very gritty, man, very street. So if you're not trying to hear that, you're not gonna really feel it, man. You're trying to hit that club, that litty shit, the lit, not for you. But if you like that old school, man, that old school feel, the old school like Wu-Tang, old school locks, if you like that Styles P, that gritty, that J.I.D, that gritty rap, man, you gonna like Westside and Conway for sure. Westside Gunn just dropped this joint on Friday. It's called H.E.R Wears Hermes 6. Wild name. Don't know where he got it from, son, cause that's a wild name to name your project. H.E.R Wears Hermes is crazy. That's what he named it, babe. Check it out. It's nice, man. It's real. That's real gritty rap. None of that bullshit you hear on the radio, man. Real street rap, dog. Real, to me, sounds like if Wu-Tang was to come back today, he would be a member on Wu-Tang, man. Like he's that gritty, man. We all know Wu-Tang Method, Ghost, Raekwon. Oh, nice. They was all nasty, man. All nice. And he fits their style perfectly, man. Him and Conway. If they was both in the get, they would both be in Wu-Tang together for sure. Check out Conway shit too, man. Conway shit is nice. But the most recent from Westside Gunn, H.E.R Wears Hermes 6. Check it out. Alright? Yo, another artist that dropped a single. If you don't listen to battle rap, you don't know about him. Sue Surf at it's called at my mother's house. Yo, that track is hard, man. I fuck with it so heavy. It's cracked. Listen to it, man. Sue Surf, TSUSURF at my mother's house. I don't think it's on iTunes. I found it one time on Spotify, on SoundCloud. I don't know if it's on Spotify. I don't know, but you got a video out on YouTube. You can check his IG page out. Yo, at my mother's house. If you look at that and be like, shit trash, I don't know. I don't know, man. That song is so hard. I fuck with it heavy, dog. Maybe because I'm biased and I fuck with, you know, battle rap and Sue Surf. But to me, Sue Surf is probably the best battle rapper that can transition from battle rap to artists like music. That song is hard, man. Please check it out. Sue Surf at my mama's house, at my mother's house. All right, that's really all I have, man. I have listened to. There's a lot of more music. I still have to listen to. Metro Boomin dropped the album. I have to listen to that. It's just a lot of stuff that came out over the past week. A guy named J Critch, CRITCH. It's called Hood Favorite. He's from Brooklyn, so I got a bangs with him, man. Just based off of that. But that's another rap album that came out. I haven't got a chance to really divulge myself into that. I heard a couple songs on there. It sounded good, but I haven't really, you know, listened to the whole thing complete, so I can't really I recommend that. Go ahead, listen to it. But I mean, if you like New York rap, if you like just, you know, New York artists, man, check them out. If you want to support them, check them out. Anybody from New York, man, especially from Brooklyn, I'm gonna support you. If your shit trash, nah, I can't. But I'm gonna listen to you just off the strength that you from New York, you from Brooklyn. So I gotta support, you know, my fellow native native artists, man. But as far as that, that's really all I've got this week, man. I haven't really heard, too much stuff that was just trash. So I can't be like, nah, don't listen to that, don't listen to this. It wasn't for me. Everything I listened to so far this week, it was for me because I looked through the stuff and I was just like, do I really want to hear that? Nah, not really. I'm gonna listen to the artist that I know is gonna be some shit that I want to listen to, so I'm gonna listen to it. So I figured I'd do that, save me a whole hour or whatever, or 40 minutes of just straight talking about everything that has dropped and talk about the shit that I know that has dropped and I know I can recommend for you guys to listen to. I definitely want to thank you guys for looking at this video. I want to thank you guys for looking at every video that I post on here. If it's about gaming, it's about this whole Stay Tuned music shit. Definitely appreciate the support, man. A lot of heads has hit me up saying, yo, Jay, I watched this shit. I don't necessarily care if you watch the whole video, man. As long as you just support the channel, man, support me. That's okay. I'm okay with that, man. Thanks guys for leaving, likes. Thanks guys for leaving thumbs up. Thanks guys for leaving comments. I appreciate y'all greatly, man. All right, that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna try and hit y'all up next week about the music that's coming out mañana. That's all I got. All right. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, a blessed Friday. Be safe. All right. Holla. One. I'm outies.